It was a cold, misty evening when Arif and Rafi decided to explore the abandoned house at the edge of Caliganshire. The locals whispered that the mansion had been deserted for decades, ever since the family who lived there vanished without a trace. Its windows were shattered, the paint peeled, and the wind moaned through its broken doors like a restless spirit. "Are you sure about this?" Arif asked, shivering as he adjusted his flashlight. "Come on, it'll be fun," Rafi said with a forced grin. "We've watched enough horror movies to know what to do." They pushed open the creaking gate and stepped onto the overgrown path. Every step seemed to echo louder than the last. As they reached the front porch, the air grew colder, and a faint sour smell drifted from inside. The door protested with a long groaning wail as they entered. Dust hung thick in the air, and cobwebs clung to every corner. Old portraits lined the walls, their subjects' eyes seeming to follow the friends wherever they went. "Look at this," Rafi whispered, pointing to a painting of a family of 4. "It's almost alive." Before Arif could respond, a sudden slam echoed from upstairs. They froze. "It's probably just the wind," Arif said, though his voice quivered. They ventured further into the house. The wooden floorboards moaned under their weight. In the dim glow of their flashlights, they saw a staircase leading to the second floor. A faint humming sound came from above, almost like a lullaby. "Do you hear that?" Rafi whispered. Arif nodded. "It's coming from upstairs." Against his better judgment, Arif followed Rafi up the stairs. With every step, the humming grew louder, more haunting. When they reached the top, the hallway stretched endlessly, and shadows seemed to twist along the walls. A door at the far end creaked open by itself. The humming stopped. Silence pressed down like a heavy cloth. Rafi stepped forward and peered inside. The room was empty, except for a rocking chair slowly moving back and forth. "Maybe someone lives here," Rafi muttered nervously. Suddenly, the chair stopped, and a cold, invisible hand seemed to grip Rafi's shoulder. He spun around, but no one was there. A whisper, like fingernails on glass, hissed in his ear. "Get out." Panic surged through them. They bolted for the stairs, but the hallway seemed to stretch longer with every step. The walls pulsed, shadows forming grotesque shapes. Doors slammed shut around them, trapping them in a maze of darkness. Arif grabbed Rafi's hand. "This way," he shouted. Finally, they burst through the front door into the night air. Gasping, they looked back at the house. Its windows glowed faintly, as if it were watching them leave. The wind carried a whisper. "We'll see you again." Shaken, drenched in cold sweat, they ran until the mansion was nothing but a shadow in the fog. Neither spoke. They knew, deep down, the house would wait, and next time, it might not let them leave.